the kind of options we all have today is insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, and that is when you as an individual or as a professional, I think individual, let me stick to that. As an individual, we all need to cancel all the noise around us. First thing is to understand ourselves, like need to have that very high self-awareness. What is it that I really, really like doing? What is it that really appeals to me? What is it that gives me a sense of purpose? I know these are very big words, but trust me, I think simple at the same time. Could be big words, but pretty simple. And we need to carve some time out to, be a little more reflective around ourselves, around our career. Come on, we can't be doing a job which we really hate every day, 8 to 10 hours, which simply means you hate your own life. So just do the maths. You've got to really like, if love is really great. If you are one of like me, you love, fantastic. If not love, at least like, but you can't really hate. I mean, if you really hate what you are doing every day just to get to have to pay your bills, I think that's a serious concern, absolute serious concern, right? And that is why firstly I would say figure that out. What is it that you are really good at? What are your special talents? Yeah. And I'm going to give you a very candid example. When I was growing up and I was in my class 10th, that is the time you have those 3 streams available for you, right? Arts, commerce, and science. And as I said earlier, I was a pretty good student. I had very high grades, and I could easily take any streams that I wanted to. And I had an immense, pressure. I could say peer pressure or family pressure, because my folks wanted me to pursue science, because that time those are the very limited options that we've had. And you could either be a doctor or engineer. My grandmother thought that I'll make a very good looking doctor because I'm tall and fair and whatnot. So I think I should be a doctor, right? So anyway, I gave in to the idea. I took science, and trust me, Shruti, I was there only for 7 days. I attended this 5 days class, and I realized that I'm just not being myself. I'm just not enjoying this. I'm missing my economics, I'm missing my English literature, I'm missing all the other arts very specific to arts. And I knew something was wrong, right? And I did not know what to do about it. I just mustered up courage, and I sat with my family and said, hey, you know what, this is what I'm feeling. I don't know what it is, but I'm not liking what I'm doing. I think my calling is, I want to take up arts and to really excel in that. And my father is like, are you crazy? I mean, there are hardly people who get such marks, and there are people who want to pursue science, and you have easily got it and you don't want to. What is this? And I said, no, Dad, this is what I really want to do. And my mom kind of stood by me, and the next week they came with me, and they got that changed from science to arts. And I think that was my first step, and I never regretted that. And I realized that how much I love what I'm doing, how much I love what I'm studying. And I think not everybody may not be so courageous, because sometimes you've got to be courageous, you've got to be a little selfish for yourself. Because if you're not loving what you do, you're going to be very upset and a sad individual, and that is going to have a trickle-down effect on your family, right? So it's like a chain. So you got to be a happy soul first, right? That is the first thing. The next thing is there are a lot of assessments available right now. If you still can't figure it out, there are a lot of coaches are available, career coach who could help you identify it. What are your special skills? What is it that you really enjoy doing? And because a lot of options, as you rightly mentioned, we have available. So probably people could go in that way to assessments and talk to a career coach, figure that out, and then probably go, with what is it that you really want to do. And very specific to learning, I think, if you are somebody who really wants to pursue very specific on learning, there are a lot of certifications available. CPLP is one, ATD is another. But before you even invest in those certifications, because those are expensive and time consuming, I think you should first, and in any organization that you are, there will be an HR team or L&D team. See that if you're able to add some value to the team, either by preparing a content or facilitating it or doing anything, and just be part of it, participate in some of those activities and slowly build network. I keep telling people it's very important to build network. Never get complacent that, I've been in this industry for 20 years. I don't need anybody. No, don't have that attitude. Always build network. When I say build network, it could be with anybody who's been in the industry more than you. It could be with anybody in the industry who's just entering, because you also need to learn what are some of the new skills which you probably don't have.